luck out there. They're pigs. We all understand that. So do your best. All right. Let's give them off. Let's send them off back to their barn. 150 pounds. This is Weston Joyner of Pure Country 4-H Club. Number 12 is Caden Smith, also of Pure Country 4-H Club. Number 40, Robert Albee III is representing Canine Loyalty 4-H. 41, Kirsten Sykes, also from Canine Loyalty 4-H. And number 36, Megan Wattier of Pony Express 4-H Club. This is your 250-pound class.
Why is there poop on it? Why is there poop on it?
Because I had to go.
That's the smell? Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
All 43 of our swine will be sold tomorrow beginning at 6 p.m. You can register as a buyer today and skip those lines. We're better than Amazon Prime. So up in the stands, there's a lady in a red shirt, and sometimes when she stands up, you can tell she's standing. That's Michelle. She's got buyer registration forms, and she has the all-important add-on forms. If you just want to spend money by supporting these kids with add-ons, she has those forms. So please, oh, there's one already. Looky there. Her work here is done. Thank you, Michelle. Buyer registrations, add-on forms. Skip the lines tomorrow, but we do start at 6 p.m.
Okay, as we move up in weight, 250-pound pigs, this is a little more difficult class. We really don't have a light muscle pig in the class. We got some difference in muscle patterns. We got some difference in structure, length of body, but a whole lot of we don't have a really light muscle pig in the class. We got some different ones, so we're going to talk through the class. So in the two pigs I got in 4th and 5th place, in 5th place, number 40 And in fourth place, number 41, two bears, I believe. 40, and here's 41. Both bears, I think 41 gives us an advantage in length of side. You get behind them, neither one of them have a tremendous amount of top in them, but they do show us some muscle expression, especially through that stifle area. Probably 41 to give me an advantage, maybe a little longer sided, but both are kind of average muscle pigs. Doesn't give me the shape to that muscle over the top and down in that hamline junction that the three pigs above that we're going to talk about. In third place, exhibitor number 36 with the spotted gilt right here in front of us. She's probably not as long as sided as maybe the two that just walked out, but she certainly gives me some more thickness, especially right down the top. I just like to stretch her out a little bit. She's a little compact, but got some muscle and thickness from end to end. She moves out very well both front and rear, and I think pretty much easily goes in third. Then we got two pigs that are kind of different in type and kind. We got a real expressly muscled pig in the black pig, and we've got a pig that's not as expressively muscled, more smooth in the muscle pattern as the bear, the white pig. Tremendous amount of top in the bear, I think. You can see that quarter groove down the loin there. Real good footed pig as he moves out, and extremely long-sided. So I'm going to go with the white pig over that ham pig. I think this pig just gives us a lot more meat from end to end. I think he's a deeper body pig when you look at him from the side. Just a lot of muscle in both those pigs. So we're going to go with this pig that I think gives us a lot more total meat from end to end. Congratulations.
And your Class 3 winner from Pure Country 4-H, number 1, Weston Joyner. Number 13 at 330 pounds is Walker Scott from Pure Country 4-H Club. Number 32 with an even 300-pound pig from Brooksville Senior FFA, Annabelle Simmons. Number 2 with a 290-pound pig is Kylie Joyner of Pure Country 4-H. Number 37 from Pony Express 4-H with a swine weighing 315 pounds, Delaney Sheldon. And number 3 from Pure Country 4-H with a 295-pound pig, Emily Santucci. This is your final class. So while the youth livestock shows are extremely important, there's also another major event happening here at the Florida Ag and Wildlife Expo. This Saturday and Sunday, there's the Bulls and Barrels Rodeo. Saturday's show is at 7 p.m. Sunday's show will be at 2 p.m. And tickets are available at F.A.W.expo.org, F.A.W.expo.org for your Bulls and Barrels tickets for this weekend and this weekend only, right here in the big arena. Not this one, the big one. So I'm going to go back to our belt buckle sponsors because I have the microphone and nobody else does. Intermediate Grand Champion belt buckle sponsored by our very own Rick and Brooks Aarons, who won't be here to present it, but they're here in spirit. Intermediate Reserve Grand Champion Mark and Kim Estrada, longtime supporters. Mark and Kim Estrada are out there, thank you. Senior Grand Champion Volberg Services, Volberg, Sean and all of his brothers and Mary. Volberg Services is one of the processors working with us to get these swine processed. Senior Reserve Grand Champion Wattler Bushhogging LLC, Wattler Bushhogging, another supporter. Thank you to our belt buckle sponsors. When the champion heat begins, if Harold's Auto Center and Hernando Citrus Farm Bureau can make their way in front of the bleachers, we'll get you near the arena to present your belt buckles. Harold's Auto Center, the Hearst family, that giant dinosaur on Highway 19. And if we have a representative from Hernando Citrus Farm Bureau.
Okay, the heavyweight class, 290 to 335. I swear there's one pig in here that surely don't look that big, but you know, when you step on the pounds, you never know. But some of these pigs don't look that. And I want to commend them all at 290, right around 300 pounds, still trim. Some of the pigs in here are starting to lose that hourglass figure when we look right down the top, but still trim. When I say trim on pigs, we want pigs less, right around an inch, less than an inch. We don't want them less than a half an inch. We get them too trim, and that's what happened. Our pendulum has swung back because when we cut the fat out, we basically cut out the palatability of that pork. So what we're looking at is somewhere between 6/10 and hopefully not over an inch to still fit in the USDA grade 1 and still have the muscle to go with that. But I don't think we have any problems in here with any pigs being over-conditioned. I think the easiest thing to do in here is there's two pigs that I think kind of move up to the top of the class. Then we got the other pigs that we really got to scratch our head on because there's a lot of differences in them. Unfortunately, I have to place them 1 through 6, so we're going to start, and I'll just say all 3 ribbons in the class, but I'm going to start in 6th place with exhibitor number 3. Yeah, over here in the corner. Probably our shortest body pig in the class, probably the pig that's probably got a little more condition when you look at him right behind the shoulder. Just doesn't have a lot of muscle expression because he's starting to put some fat on right behind that shoulder, starting to lose that handling junction there, but he's not under condition for what, 295 pounds. But our shorter, kind of compact pig in the class. In 5th place, exhibitor number 2, the Duroc in the class. Boy, this was a kill. You'd start him and run with her. But it's a market hog, so I think this bear probably gives up some thickness right across the top. There's the pigs we're going to talk about. The pig that we're going to place right above it, probably not as long beside pig. That's your long.
7 in 6th place, Emily Santucci, Pure Country 4-H Club. In 5th place, also from Pure Country 4-H, Kylie Joyner. Number 1, Weston Joyner, Pure Country 4-H Club. Number 50 is Alina, representing the Boyer Family Project. Alina Boyer. Number 43 is Jimmy Maupin of Jolly Ranchers 4-H Club. Juniors run from ages 8 to 10, and a lot of first-time exhibitors. But this is your class, Judge Sanders. Normally in showmanship, your ring stewards stay to the side, but because we have so many new juniors, we're just trying to use extra caution. We have some very rambunctious pigs this year. So thank you, ring stewards, while our juniors do an awesome job out there.
Switching gears here, we're looking at the showman and not the pigs as much. We're looking for that individual that can drive that pig to me so that I can see it, keep away at an angle, off to the side, keep that pig between me and you at all times, drive that pig out at a distance where I can watch it move. I want to commend all of you juniors in here. You're doing a great job. With all this, you've got equipment that you've got either a crop or cane. Most of y'all got crops in here. You also have, some of you got some kind of grooming utensil. In case that pig lays down or something, you get it back up, you get it brushed off. And then you got to keep your eye on the judge. So it's kind of hard when these pigs are running around 90 miles an hour and you don't get run over. You got to keep one eye on me, one eye on your pig, and one eye on everybody else. So with that being said, I think we got 3 showmen in here that, boy, I recognized them in their classes, and that's when showmanship really counts. Is you got to Be a good showman, drive that pig out to that judge where they can see it at a distance, not right up under my feet, because I got to see it out there at a distance. I got to watch it move. And so you try to keep that pig moving at all times, and keep that pig between me and you so that I can see the pig. So with those things in mind, the other thing is with these crops, you certainly don't want to beat and frame all these pigs a lot. We use it as a guide, use it to get them going. We certainly don't want to beat and frame them. We can bruise carcasses with these, and we just want to use it as a guide. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about my top 3 showmen, and that's exhibitor number 1, exhibitor number 16, and exhibitor number 45. These 3 young men has done an outstanding job, and especially in the classes, respective classes, that's where showmanship counts, because you won't need to see that pig. And I think all 3 of these young men did an outstanding job when they're showing these pigs. But we're going to go in 3rd place with exhibitor number 45 right over here to my left. Probably needs to work just a little harder on some eye contact and making sure that pig is out here in front of me at all times at a distance where I can see it. But does a good job of, is very poised, and when he was in his class, really kept an eye on me. And then the 2 gentlemen out here in 1st and 2nd, we're going to go in 2nd place with exhibitor number 1. He's very serious about his job, and when he moves that pig, he's quiet and slow when he's moving it. A couple times he gets over here in the corner and can't help it, but really doing a good job of driving that pig and showing that pig off to me. In 1st place, we're going to start with the gentleman.
Gentlemen, your honorable mention junior showman, Daxon McCoy. Your junior reserve grand champion, Weston Joyner. Number 2 is Kylie Joyner of Pure Country 4-H. Number 46, Eli Cates, all creatures great and small. Number 41 is Kirsten Sykes of Canine Loyalty. And number 37 is Delaney Sheldon of Pony Express 4-H. This is Class 2 Intermediate Division Group B. Returning from Heat Group B, Intermediate Showman finalist, number 5, Grace Barnett of Pure Country 4-H. Number 2, Kylie Joyner of Pure Country 4-H. And number 46, Eli. If you see something you like and you're looking to buy because your freezer is getting a little empty, you can see Miss Michelle up in the red shirt in the stand. She has buyer registrations and add-on sheets. Buyer registrations will keep you from standing in line tomorrow when we start at 6 o'clock. We have 43 swines to sell, and these youth have worked hard trying to get some of their money back and show them how awesome they are.
Okay, an intermediate chairmanship. Let's give all these exhibitors a big round of applause. And then showing a pig is a little different than showing cattle or goats. You don't have a halter on these animals, and really only control you have is that crop. And to keep that animal at a distance where I can see it, keep that animal moving, they know where that gate is, and that's where they want to go. So it's pretty easy to see those pigs that probably have really worked with their pigs at home. Maybe showed them some other shows, I don't know, but we really got some good intermediate showmen out here that have been driving these pigs all night. They're very calm in the way they do it. I turn my back to them purposely to see who's going to drive that pig out there to me so I can see it. I walk in between them closely, purposely, just to see how they move and switch sides so that I can see that animal all times. So with that in mind, I got to pick 3 exhibitors out here, and I think we've got, all of you are doing a great job. I think we've got maybe a little more experience in and 3 of the folks out here that's going to be my top 3 showmen. But congratulations to all of you for doing a great job. So we're going to start in 3rd place. With exhibitor number 2, a young lady with the Duroc out here. She's very calm and she moves back in. I caught her one time over here when I went to the corner and she was down the fence line and she didn't watch me as she went down that fence line, but that's the only time I caught her. She's doing a really good job. She's poised. She moves easy. She's courteous to the other exhibitors. You can tell she's really working with that pig and she's driving and did a really good job in the class as well.